Whoa. Ouch. Okay. Yo, what's going on? How goes it? Weather first. The first. Firstest. I was looking over this shirt the other day at this festival I went to, and like Prof was on here, and I had no idea that I'd even seen Prof, which like kind of sucks because I really like him now, so really strange that I didn't remember that. But yeah, not bad, not bad. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Capped. How goes it? I got to pick up in here again. Things have gotten way beyond reasonable. So that's fun. You look swell. Thank you very much. Yeah, wearing my Niagara Falls shirt that my dad got me. I'm trying not to get fucking massacred by mosquitoes. There's so many damn mosquitoes outside. It's crazy. One minute. Let me go to all messages here. Sorry I haven't been watching. I've been very busy with school and today. No, you're good. I haven't been on very much this week. This has been a very slow week for me. I did get a bunch of stuff done, though. I got my license taken care of. I got my bank account open. I got my check deposited, even though now there's a 9-day hold on it, which sucks. But, like, you know, better than not having it, like, in the bank, I guess. So that's taken care of. I was supposed to get, like, 120 hours of vacation pay, too, but I've only gotten 12. So I don't know what's up with that. So I got to call to see what that paycheck was about today, which, like, it said I got paid, but it didn't end up in my direct deposit, and they didn't, message me from UPS saying it was there. So I don't know. I really don't know. But, yeah, other than that, things have been going well. It's hotter than sin in here, and I can't really open the door because of the fucking mosquitoes. But other than that, what's everyone else up to anyway? Trey and them are here, so that's good. I got to go up top and see how my fungi are going. So there's that. They said if they didn't start to colonize within the next little bit that they were probably a wash, so I might have to get another grain spore bag. But give me just 1 second here. I'm going to venture up to the top and see how this is going. If I fall, like I said, remember, clip it good. Because if you don't clip it, nobody will know. And if nobody knows, then what was the point? Oh yeah, she's starting to take off on that one. That one seems all right. This one, it says I need to break up a little bit. This one might actually just be cooked, I'm not going to lie. This one doesn't look like it took off anywhere. But once again, when I was getting ready to inoculate them, I felt like the entire culture went into the first one I zooted because it didn't like break up very well. But it said to break this one up a little bit and then it will disperse through the bag and then colonize the rest of it. So we'll see how that goes because that one definitely did have some like stuff starting to take off in it. So we'll see how that goes now. And that maybe we'll at least have one bag going. Because if I can get it to colonize the entire substrate, should be good. The struggles. Yo, what's going on, people? Do you still have a fence or something to keep? Wait, do you still have like a fence or something to keep all of that out? What do you mean all of what out? ASMR bag? It was, yeah. Yep. I don't speak Portuguese. No, I barely speak English. Gonna throw that out there. Unfortunately, like I do struggle with that. Yo, new people in here, appreciate you. Make sure you hit me a little like, a little thumbs up, a little subscribe if you haven't already. Trying to get some more people in here. I got to pick up a little bit. Holy dude, I swear to God. It's so hot out here, I can't handle it. ASMR bag, yeah, it was pretty nice though, like crinkling it up. ASMR bag, ASMR keyboard. All I got is ASMR stuff, friend. I got to put these clamps away. Tommy was working on some more like wallet prototypes. He said he sold a couple, so like I said, once I gotta work on like figuring a way. I was Gotta link my landing page to a Shopify, but I gotta get a Shopify going. Feel like I'm falling behind here. What Tommy's getting done. Button, a button. This is gotta go. This is gotta go. This is gotta go. Okay. So what's everyone else up to tonight anyway? You got better ladders? I do have better ladders for sure. What? My bad. I learned a small portion from the soundtrack Woman on Top. I would learn to speak another language, but I just have no idea where to start. Probably with like looking up, maybe a Muzzy episode. Was Muzzy the one where it was like hooked on phonics or foreign languages with weird creatures? I feel like I brought that up the other day too. Clear all this glue off my desk. I was worried how you were getting up there before. Yeah, I mean, the ladder, I did pull it out a little bit better. It's definitely set up better now, that's for sure. I want to work on some, like, stickers or something, but I don't know. But yeah, it's not too bad. Like, thankfully, it's a little bit safer to get up and down there, but not much better. I just, thankfully, don't have to go up there very often. That's what I've been trying to avoid doing. For the most part, that's been the best thing for me to do, is just not go up there, in all honesty. I had a garbage bag somewhere. Where did that go? Put that in here, I guess. Do 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 do. I like the little penguin. He's pretty sweet. Reminds me of the movie Elf. Not right now, Arctic Puffin. Yeah, I got my hat. Put my markers away. So Tommy got done his job and you're taking everything I worked for. What do you mean I'm taking everything you worked for? How does that work? What do you mean everything you worked for? What are you doing? Thomas Roger 9707, what have you worked for? I'm not taking it. I'm borrowing it kindly without asking. And then I will return it without you ever knowing that I took it. In equal to and or better condition than I left it. Hopefully. That's my goal. That's fair, right? I'll only ever return things in better condition. It's not going back to top message. Good. Am I on top messages or am I in all messages? I'm in all messages, I think. I think. Holy, that is a big honking nail. Look at that sucker. That was just right in the middle of the floor. That would have taught my foot a lesson. No for me? Oh. Yeah, I still don't know. There's like commands I think that you can use to switch between that and then like subscriber only and stuff, but I really have no clue. You're taking my livelihood. Why am I taking your livelihood? What is your livelihood? What do you mean? What are you doing? That's my nail? Brother, then come and get your nail. Why did you leave it in the middle of my floor? You walk into my house, you drink my milk, you drop your nail, and then you blame me for it. Why would you blame me for that? I should have asked Tommy to borrow his buffing wheel. Like, I still can't believe how shiny he got this. Like, you can read chat in this fucking knife. Maybe. I don't know. You can see certain things in this. It's baffling. I can't believe how shiny he got that. Let me guess. You're going to tell me now that that's your Tommy that made that shiny? Because it wasn't. It was my Tommy that made that shiny. I did spray paint a bunny rabbit today. Not an actual bunny rabbit. I just want to be rich like you, buddy, but instead I mean, I don't know if I'm rich. I don't think I'm rich by any means. I'm rich in like the manner of like I've got everything that I would need. I guess that's like rich. I'm not like, I'm not beyond the means of like most people around my area, I don't think. Let's spray paint this bunny one more coat here. I gotta flip him around. And then I'm gonna cut some contact paper for it to do the, you're welcome. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. I gotta put some contact paper I'm gonna cut to make some of the designs for the bunny. That way when I paint it, it comes out like really crisp and sharp, but I need to figure out what like facial style I want the bunny and everything to be. Because he's gonna say every bunny welcome on his shirt. So that's what we're going for right now. I just had to get a gray coat on him. But yeah, so there's that. Let the bunny set for another minute, and then like I said, we got to figure out what we're gonna put on top of him. I also need to move my my squirrel feeder out here because Kelly put a bunch of seeds over on the picnic table, and there were squirrels all over the place over there, and I don't think I saw one squirrel near the bird feeder after I put the squirrel feeder there, sadly. So that's a little bit tragic, but I mean, I'm gonna put the GoPro over there too once I move it, and just try to get like any footage I can for like a couple hours at a time, and then I'll have to see if there's any like footage on it of squirrels. But yeah, there is that. So let me see, get back to picking up my desk area again. I did bring some of these things out because I was thinking I could 3D print some more like macrame hangers and then wrap them in leather and then do like macrame with these. Because that was something I was doing a little while ago, was stuff like that. I thought was pretty neat. Holy moly, though. I got so many freaking documents from starting this goddamn bank account. Holy, you're welcome. Hey, thank you, friend. I'm Tommy. I bet you are Tommy. It looks so wonderful there. It's definitely nice. It is definitely nice. Hey, man, why are you being so rude to me? You've already taken everything from me. I'm not trying to take anything from you. I didn't mean to also ignore you. I wasn't scrolled down. But I mean, you're definitely not Tommy because I definitely just went and helped Tommy get a bunch of pallets, and there's no way he would say that about me. No way. Look, Tommy also made these holsters, though. So this is one that's ready to go, and this one's kind of shaped like a gun. Pew-pew, I mean, for airsoft. I actually don't know if this actually fits mine or not. Probably not. No, definitely does not. Definitely not. Not fit anything. So I don't know what's up with that. I do not know what is up with that. But yeah, I really got to work on that Shopify tonight, so we'll see how that goes. I was also thinking about selling 2 of my little 3D printers to clear up some more space and to buy another one of the like enclosed ones, but I don't really know yet. I feel a little sad doing that. I gotta make sure I put this thing away here though, because I've already don't want to lose that. But yeah, I don't know if you guys ever saw this thing all finished and completed, so this is pretty sick. I do so much for you. You do so much for me. I wish you would come and sort all these little pieces that you left here. That would be the biggest thing to do. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. I've already asked so much of you this week. I can't ask any more, Tommy. I'm sorry. I do know how that must be. Just have me always asking more and more of you. I mean, maybe your middle name's Roger. I really guess I don't know if I've ever asked if your middle name's Roger. I do know that I don't want any more of this Capri Sun. This was, who is this? I have no idea. I have no idea. He says he's Tommy, but I don't think he is Tommy. Because Tommy is grateful for everything that I do for him. But I don't know. I made you holsters, shined your knife. You could have. But those holsters aren't for me. You just made those, and then you gave them to me to show to people. I do also need to find a way to incorporate... no, that's not Tommy. I do need to find a way to incorporate these MagSafe rings into something, though. I think that would be sick because I've never used like a MagSafe wallet. But I had this one yesterday, and I just threw it on the back of my phone, and that sucker worked so nice. I was like, dang, shorty. So I was thinking like something small like this wallet. Like if I could find a way to get like, get something in here in person, I'm grateful. Online, not so much. But friend, you're a fan of the Grateful Dead. I know that that's not Tommy Roger, no more cosplay. Yeah, you can't fake being Tommy, bro. I'm sure we like you for you, depending on who you are. Let me see. This ring, does this ring just go in there? And how would it go in, first of all? Does this just attach like this? Whoa. What's up, brother? How goes it? Look, do you see this wallet I made? I'm trying to get this like MagSafe ring in here. That's just a cool little snap wallet, eh? Do you have anything you wanted to work on? No, you're just hanging out. How was the rest of your movie? Where's Trey Matthew? Huh? Oh, outside? Damn. That's pretty good. Dang, March 2006 you said? So that was like fairly recently then. He was some fucking age, bro. Dang. Let me see here. Now if I put this in here, I wonder if this peels off of this though. Because it would kind of just stick there. I wonder if, I mean, Tommy won't get mad. Yo, 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 how goes it? How it must feel being the most adorable human ever? Well, I mean, it feels all right. It does feel all right. I've never been not the most adorable person ever, so it's kind of hard to like justify or to just know what it would be like. So, yeah, unfortunately, I have no advice on what it must be like. Where are you going? You waiting for him to come over, or what are you doing? Okay, here, wait just a second. Let me attach this ring. Now, if this will stay in there, this would be cool, and then I could just throw it on there. Yo, so what are you up to, Black Cat? It kind of seems like it's staying on there, but not like super well. Where's my phone now, though? Oh, my phone is literally directly in front of me, the thing that I'm fucking talking into. No, that did absolutely nothing. I think I put the repel magnet inside of it. I'm ordering some pizza for dinner. I don't blame you. Pizza be fucking rocking. Yeah, this magnet definitely not be the right one to stick in there. I need the other ones. Where are you going now, friend? Okay. You and Trey can come over and work on something if you want. Where did the piece of plastic for this thing just go, though? That's great. I don't know where that went. Pizza does sound good. I had some pizza earlier, though, and like you know, I say pizza sounds good, but I've had way too much pizza in the last little while. Is this one of the hats you're selling? I mean, Tommy can make you this hat. Again, real quick, he just kind of made this one. But yeah, we're selling whatever we can manufacture. Let me see here. What did I just make the other day? I've got a wallet that I made the other day, and then there's this little money envelope thing. This is the first iteration of this, but it's not the worst. But it's not really as like not as spiffy as I wanted it to be. But then again, I guess it's just like a little pocketbook. You could put checks or anything in there. I don't know, just working on that. Not too bad. I do like this little itty bitty like tiny wallet though. Like this thing is just so simple, but I need to get a grommet for like right here to like just make it look a little bit more finished. I bet that felt better afterwards. Bless your cotton socks. Dude, I do love a good cotton sock. I'm not gonna lie. I had pizza last night. Bro, that is the worst. Yeah, I can make that happen for you, absolutely. I mean, bro, what kind of pizza did you have that made your tummy hurt so bad? Like, that would be more what I would be concerned about. You should probably look into that. That seems disheartening that happened to you, friend. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see. Come here, little metal fucking ring. Get off of there. What the hell? There. Is this gonna actually just snap into the back of that? I might need some like glue or something. Yeah, let me see. So put this like this, and then I glue that probably. But let's just set it there for a test right now. Nope. How in the fuck does that stick? I mean, the magnet, oh, there we go. It stuck that time. Did I just not have it in the right spot? Like that? Maybe the leather's too thick? But I didn't think so. Flip it. I mean, it kind of barely fits on there, but not super great. Not super, super great. But that's something I can work on at some point anyway. Now that I know I got those. Got that, got that. This is for this. Put this here. Magnets. Put these back in here. But yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. Anyone have any ideas of other leather things that we can make? Like I said, Tommy's, well, I'm supposed to, once I get this check to finally clear on the 5th, I can finally start using my bank account to order some stuff. That's great. I can't believe they put a 9-day hold. I mean, I guess I understand it's a new account, but 9 days, 9 business days, like holy shite. All because my one fucking bank didn't work. I still don't feel guilty about telling that lady the one time I like to run is when it's a run on a bank, and I hope that she understood what I was getting at, but if she didn't, then shame on her. Let me see here. Sanding block, leather sample. Holy moly, you remind me of a hobbit. I mean, I could be a hobbit, like if that's what you want me to be. What part of me reminds you, like, of a hobbit? Is that like a bad thing or a good thing? I guess I've never seen, like, I've never read Tolkien or watched. I have watched Lord of the Rings like one time through, I will say, but like I wasn't deeply enthralled into it when we watched it. So like, I don't know, but it's like I could be like, is that, I don't know. Yo, 14 people in here. How goes it? Could I get a sympathy thumb even? Like one diddy dum diddy, 2 diddy thumbs? Because if you each give me just one thumb, then like I'll have way more thumbs. And if you only have one thumb to give, I'm sorry for your loss. I don't know what happened to your thumb, but unfortunate. I got some diamond dots art I can work on. I need to put this one latex glove I have somewhere. That's interesting. Put this walker over here. Oh shit, you know, I didn't scroll down again. Sending you peace, love, and joy. Hey, I appreciate ASAP. Yo, ASAP, what do you mean? ASAP? Like ASAP Rock? I mean, I like ASAP Rock, if that's what you're getting at. I don't know why it doesn't keep scrolling down on me. That's a little unfortunate. So sorry for everybody who thinks I ignored them. Didn't mean to. Let me pick up this change real quick. I need to start a change jar in here too. You know, when it gets to a certain point, we can use it to buy something fun for the stream. Holy moly, dude. I got so much change lying around here. This is crazy. Your boy be loaded. Dang. Dang. Hi from Istanbul, Turkey. Hello, friend. Hello, hello. Hope all is well there. Send you pizza. I mean, buddy, I'm not having any more pizza tonight, so I doubt that. I have been eating enough whole-fat Greek yogurt to choke a bowl, though. So, I mean, that might affect my dinner a little bit. The boys still cannot open this door. I changed the door, and they still can't figure it out. Yeah, barely. I'm sure you guys barely figured out the door. I actually think that since Grampy gave me that new door, it's actually worse. Like, it actually might be actively worse. What are you looking for?
The purple ball.
The purple ball?
Yeah, like the exercise ball.
I don't think that that's out here, friends. Has it ever been out here?
Yeah.
I have not seen that for a hot minute. There's way too much stuff right up on top of there for you guys to go up right this second. But if you want to, if you climb up the ladder and you see if you can see it, then yeah. But it's definitely not right over here. There's a basketball in here.
Yeah, we can't throw that at each other.
I mean, you could throw that at each other if you really wanted. Where are you from? I'm from Maine, the great state of Maine, formerly Massachusetts. No. Like I said, just be very careful because there's not very much up there. Have you guys checked in the,
You really got that axe.
Trey, you want to see something shiny? Look at what Tommy, how shiny Tommy got this.
Holy crap.
Yeah, like it's actually like you can
You got a
read.
piece of paper?
No, it's not sharp though.
Oh,
It's
crap.
definitely not sharp. I know, unfortunate. I tried to show somebody how sharp it was the other day and it just failed. Like it just like, people were like, oh yeah, it's a real sharp one, bud. But yeah, no, I accidentally cut my finger on the axe the other day when I was like shining it. It went whomp. So that's good. What's up, friend? Not much, not much. Hanging out with my spawn and Kelly's spawn at the moment. Just hanging out, cleaning the studio a little bit. Trying to, do you see, how's my shirt look? All right, not bad.
Really good, yeah.
I started to make this shirt and like stack it. I don't know if you can see it on there. Can't really see it. But I was working on like stacking heat transfer designs and working on that a little bit. But yeah, other than that.
At the beach today,
Yeah.
my friends tossed me a thing of sunscreen and I completely missed it and hit me right in the lip.
Nice, yeah. Was it one of those ones where they threw it and then you like panicked and you swatted across? You ever like done that and then it misses? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I know I've been there. I've done that. Larry, I threw a piece of banana bread at Larry one time, and it was like tragic. He almost missed. Like it was like coming at him, and he like didn't know what to do. So it was close. It almost drilled him right in the face. Which I was like, bro, you missed a perfect opportunity to just like open your mouth and catch it. But like, what are you guys doing right now?
Looking for the ball.
Okay, go check in the garage maybe. You can turn the light on in the garage. But yeah, other than that, not too much going on, just kind of hanging out. Like I said, trying to pick up my space a little bit. Tommy's going to start being over here a little bit more consistently to like pump out some leather stuff. So I'm trying to get a space that we can both like work at and like also be able to like show what we're doing with some of the leather work while we're doing it. I think that'll be a big like a benefit to the channel and to like just advertising some of the spruce and ledge stuff. So that'll be good. Once I get get this away. Holy moly, clear this piece of thread off here. I gotta figure out how to judge how much thread I need, because that's one thing that I am awful at. I feel like I keep wasting a bunch of string. What up? How goes it? You brought Luigi over? We have a cat in here. Your house has a unique build, almost like a loft. This isn't my house. This is the art studio, I will say. There's now about to be a cat in here, though. A little Ouijums. Come here, Ouija. You want to get out, friend? You want to get out of there real bad? Come here, Ouija. Come here. Come on, friend. Get out. Get out of there. Get out of there. We brought the Ouija over to the shop, and he looked real freaked out. He looked real sketchy. He's slinking around like a weirdo. He is a weasel, but yeah, so this is just like, I don't know if I've shown you around here, Maxwell, but this is like the art space. It's a little bit messy at the moment. Again, who'd have thought? But there's the 3D printers area. There's my desk leather crafting area. Up there is a loft. There is a loft right now. So I did have everything like fairly neat in here at one point, but you can see how well that works out. It is hotter than sin in here, though, also. You comfy? You cozy? Do you want a chair to sit in while I pick up? Where's Weeds just hanging out in the corner? Weejums! He's just like, Ouija, if you find any mouse, brother, get them. He is kind of a bug hunting kind of guy. He definitely eats the bugs, lots of them. He definitely gleeked right in my beard. I love that for me. A good gleek. Oh man, oh man. But yeah, no, it's not too bad. I do need some like more space. I wish Kenneth would have came up with a better way to like support this a little bit. This pole right in the middle of the thing is a little bit rough, not gonna lie.
You can ask my dad.
Yeah. Probably like but then again, I guess if I bracket something there, either it's probably not gonna help either. But anyway, it's not too bad. Oh, Ouija, what are you doing?
I'm giving Mama kisses.
He's so sweet. He's so bad, though. He's so bad. You'd be a great little shop cat if you didn't wreck everything when you was over here.
You would get into too many things.
He would get into everything. He would probably be alright if you had a little bed for him out here.
No.
Hey, Weech.
You would get into too many things.
You think so?
Moxie would be good out here if you got her a box.
Yeah, I think that Moxie's so like, I don't know. Then again, I guess Ouija's crazy too, but he's the type of crazy that like he gets crazy when you're not paying attention and then like you just hear something fall over. And you knock over my guitars or anything, huh? Wouldn't you, you little memes? Oh my god, I love that cat. Ow! Never mind, I take that back. I take every bit of that back. I think he scratched my nose. What, rat bastard? He did. He fucking got me right there. I don't like that, Ouija. Oh, 1 minute, let me show you this. One of these is actually for, this is actually formed for his gun already. Tommy told me. Wherever it is, I have one for a Springfield Hellcat. Somewhere, I had it. I don't know where it just went. It's somewhere, though. Yep, I don't know where it is, though. I'll be back. Got to do a few things. All right, cool, cool, cool. Sounds good. I'll be here for a while anyway. Let me see. Not this one. Where the heck did it... No, you're fine right there. I just really want to know where the heck I set that down at. I really did just had it. Anyway. Oh, right here. Yeah, so that's, I think, it's shaped for his. So if you want to send him a picture of it and be like something like that, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, having me have that discussion is kind of foolish.
Huh?
Having me have that discussion is kind of foolish.
Why?
Because I don't
Know anything about it? I mean, I barely know anything about it. I just told Tommy, I was like, hey, so someone's got this type of gun and they want this. And he's like, oh, that should, one we have should be for that. And I'm like, oh, okay. But I was also like, I could probably just 3D print, like, is this dead already? No. 3D print versions of it. This is almost dead, though. Has it worked for you, though? I can't get it to go. I have to tell the boys to be careful. Ouija. I do want to take and get some, do some like vinyl stuff, even if it's just like a sticker to try to do a couple of the different layers and whatnot. Because I have that one, I wanted to do the Trump, the 1-800 Trump thing with their hands in the cookie jar. And I could do just like the all black, and then I could probably cut the letters like in a reverse to do like the colors on the inside of it. But I don't really know. Oh, did you see that? Fucking hand. Ouija! Brother! What are you doing over there, friend? Calm down, homeboy. He is. He's causing trouble over there. Ouija. That's right where that kitty was the other day. I was staring right in that window, and then everyone's like, bro, be careful, that's a skinwalker. And I was like, why would you say that? Why would anybody say that? I was like, I know you're trolling me, but like, not funny. Nothing funny about a skinwalker, huh, Ouija? Ouija, you're acting like a skinwalker down there right now, you little weirdo.
I don't. If you need to get away from that window, it's cracked.
Yeah, there's a screen in it.
It doesn't matter.
Ouija, get away from the window, brother.
He's
Hey.
a menace.
He is a menace. You're absolutely right, actually.
He cannot be trusted.
Ouija, did you hear that? You couldn't be trusted if your last name was trustworthy.
And it's not, because it's brown.
Whoa. I don't know how to take that. Let me see. I do gotta plug the vacuum and rifle that sucker out here for a little bit. Where is the vacuum so I can suck that clean? I wonder if this is actually dead. Sorry for deafening everybody right there. That's what you get. That's what you get on the stream every once in a while. You get a loud vacuum sound. Actually, I have seen those 24 hours of vacuum cleaner videos, and I'm pretty sure they're very popular. So, like, either A, there's some psychos out there, or B, like, I'm missing out on a huge swath of audience. Let's see. Put that on the X marks the spot. Nope. You want me to help you put him in the bag, or are you just going to carry him across? Get him used to it. He seems like he's doing pretty good, though. Just stuff him right in there. Stuff him right there. Yeah, it is. It's coming together. Taking a hot minute, but once again, I thought it was going to be all right, and then Tommy said he was going to quit his job, and then you need me to. You got him? Get in there, Ouija. Oh, gotcha, sucker. Take that, Ouija.
Listen, I traveled with Bodie in a bag from here to Texas.
A Bodie in a bag? I've had a Bodie in a bag numerous times. I'll tell you what, nothing like a cat in a bag.
I flew from Maine to Texas with a Bodie in a bag so many times.
Did she just hang out in the bag the whole time? Or are you allowed to get her out during that time?
The only time I ever got her out was in the Atlanta airport bathroom, and that's because she peed in her bag, so I had to
Clean the bag out.
clean her off, and I changed out her.
Oh, Bodie, what a cat. Kelly's last cat was like, would argue with me nonstop. Like, actually just have like actual arguments.
Look at her. Look how beautiful she is.
Yeah, she was a demon. Yeah.
An angel.
Yeah, we'll go with that. I mean, that cat actually fought.
I'm not allowed to say that thing.
I still love Bodie. Bye. All right, let's see. Back to the desk, I guess. My tools. I actually got to go through all my tools and stuff. I'm surprised that, like, for how unorganized I am with most things, all of my tools, like my toolbox still has all the tools in all the right spots. Like, certain things I'm, like, fine with, and I don't understand. iPhone case, Fortune. Make sure I don't lose those. Put that there. Shoe. Yep. iPhone cord, not iPhone cord, but USB-C cord. Knife stuff. Oh, I do have a bunch of pegboard wall that I got out there that I need like actual pegs for, but that'll be useful once I bring that in. I also got a bunch of pallets, and by a bunch I mean like the 3 that Tommy and I forgot to take out of the back of the truck. So now I've got 3 pallets just sitting in the back of my truck. Like not even in the bed, like in the actual body of the truck. All right, let's see here. I need to figure out what else can I heat transfer vinyl stuff onto. Let me see here. I want to cut something, but I want to try to work on. Can I make just a little version of this? Let's do this. Let's rotate that. put it over here. Of course, the door's not down. I'm going to do the 1-800-TRUMP with the hand in the cookie jar here again, but I'm going to do it on just a regular sticker and see how it comes out. Because right at this moment, I don't have any, like, t-shirts to work on, sadly. Or at least, like, actual just clothes. This is, like, a shirt that I had that I just put a design on. Which, I mean, I probably could do again. That's not supposed to be laser, but whatever. It'll still let me frame it. Okay. Why would I have clicked that button? Why wouldn't I? Framing. Okay. Oh yeah, that'll be an itty bitty one. That'll be perfect. Yeah, because the last one came out so good, and it makes me so shit. I don't know why I keep flipping that around. It makes me so sad. It came out so good, but now if I just put it on a regular sticker, I can like put it up in a window or something. But I want to do this because I have a piece of pink paper just left in there right now. So if I do that, definitely not laser on that. I think lasering on heat vinyl is like a death sentence. I think that'll actually fuck you up. Which don't want to do that. Would rather not get all jacked up on fucking laser fumes. I mean, I guess that would be one cool way to go out, but not the way that I want to go out. Okay. Now let's go over here. Blade cut material, vinyl, heat transfer. Let's just do holographic apply, process. Start. There we go. I'm going to make a little pink version of the balding flat earthers for Trump that I can just stick on something, maybe like a bag or like, I don't know, there's got to be something I can, okay. There's got to be something I can put it on. I definitely have a bunch more of this metallic iron-on stuff, though. This is like my favorite, this holographic, but I got to figure out what I want to put it on. Definitely need to finish that black jacket. What do I got for regular just stuff here, though? I got transfer paper, contact paper. I want to take and I want to paint this like a foresty type green color, like the whole thing, right? Like different shades of like green and earthy tones. And then I want to put like a spruce and ledge, like text across the top of this, I thought would be super cool. And then like just really play into the whole like studio of it kind of atmosphere. So I don't know. I know you said something about talking about like getting too political and stuff with it, which like I kind of understand too. Because like I would like to use this for a lot of the spruce and ledge stuff, but it's like I still want to talk so much about like the politics and things that are like going on. But I don't know. I feel like that would be a good way to like exclude myself from a certain portion of like people that would be willing to buy things maybe. But I don't know. I do not know. I did bring in that candy and nuts sign because I want to clean it up and do something with that. I think with like contact paper. Maybe like cross the C out or something like that and then make it just look silly and put Andy and then maybe cross out the aspersand and then write is. This man's taking everything. I mean, I guess. It's only you in here right now, friend. You're preaching to yourself, buddy. I don't know. It's kind of iffy. Yeah. But, I mean, I could start another channel for the spruce and ledge and then I could just try to put like all of the leather stuff on that and like link it to this whenever we were just doing kind of like live streamy stuff. But I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably start one for spruce and ledge specifically, but I'd hate to just have to like get a bunch more subscribers on it again when I've already got a bunch on here and like a bunch of people have been watching me do certain leather stuff. But like I said, we'll see how it goes and I'll definitely start one because I have like I want to do like a TikTok for it and everything like that, but I've just never done TikToks or like I have a TikTok of my own. It's even like the I think I might have made a Spruce and Ledge TikTok, but whether or not I actually like have ever posted on it is probably a better, I don't know. Maybe I have. I don't know. I really am excited to get it like LLC'd and stuff like that, so we can actually start doing some like business stuff with it. Figure out how to like get some of my costs for like actual business expenses, and then like go from there. Because like I said, my dad's always had his own business, and like it's probably a weird time to start a business and actually like go for it. But then again, like I don't know. No better time than now. No better place than here. But it's like everyone's been kind of asking me recently the last like few weeks or like last like week, like, oh, so have you had any like ideas on what you want to try to do and this and that? And I'm like, well, yeah, kind of. Like I kind of want to do this. But I don't know. Who knows? Worst comes to worst, like I'll be able to find a job. Like I can go and do Spark for Walmart and stuff like that even. And like, yeah, I know it'd be just this like the same ideas delivering for UPS, but it'd also be like on my own like go. Can we be business partners? I mean, Tommy, we're already business partners. See, you gave up your like you've broke the immersion already there, friend. You broke the immersion. Let me see here. How much has this got left on it? 40 seconds. We got 40 seconds left. And then I weed this one, and then I put another piece in there of just regular. But I need to make sure when I put the regular stuff in there that I don't, I need to make sure that I don't, well, I guess I didn't flip it last time, so as long as I make sure I don't flip it this time, we should be good. All right, sweet. So this is done. Let me put this piece of parchment paper on the back of this so she doesn't stick to anything on my desk. Okay. And then I bring this over here. Got to get a straight edge somewhere. Something with a straight line. Grab my phone. Rip. Okay, lower this down some. Okay. I need something that is going to be straight edge. Because I want just a straight block around it. Then again, there's a line right here. Okay. Okay, peel that part off. Now, what else do we got? Right across the bottom here. There. It's not going to be the straightest square around it, but I can sharpen that up after here a little bit. Let me see. Pick this little weedy boy. So let's just go like this. I think this is going to be like an exact inverse of the last one I did. I think that last one I did had black blocks around it, and this one's not going to have any blocks. That's all right. That's all right. Let's see here, Thomas. See you later, Thomas. Pull this part right here. This. this.
Where does it say Freedom Channel, or are you being facetious? I'm not sure. Oh, okay, you're responding to the other guy. Freedom Channel says you're saying if you're a convicted felon, you're allowed to
Boom.
own a weapon in your home.
Oh, fuck.
No, no. Now, the video is not about the Second Amendment for Heller. But if you, I encourage you to read Heller.
I think this part got jacked up, but that's alright.
Now, in my personal opinion, the Constitution, the Second Amendment says Congress shall pass no law. That was later extended to the states. So, no law should mean.
I definitely shouldn't have pulled this part off, but I did. That's alright. Nice fish poster. Heck yeah, I appreciate that. Is that the first time you've seen that? I'm a big fish fan. I guess I don't really show that angle of the room very often, but yeah, that was from the first fish concert me and Trey went to. I've had one from every fish concert I've been to, but does that mean I have them? Nope, unfortunately. All of my concert posters are in somebody else's house. But you know, could be a lot worse. Peel this piece. Peel this piece. Peel this piece. Okay, peel the middle of this. There we go. Now this is going to be a weird pull, that's for sure. Yep, okay. Put that part back down. Group. Okay. I think I peel the face off. Yep. Okay, now peel this part, peel this part. Oh no. Yeah, peel this part out of the middle. Sorry here, 1 second, I'm not looking at chat right this very second. I'm trying to get this middle of this part out here. What is he doing? Right now I'm weeding out these things for a shirt that I'm making. I'm like picking the little pieces of vinyl out of it so that when I heat transfer it, the parts that I don't want on there aren't on there. If that makes sense. Let me peel this piece right here. Okay, so when I peel it off, it should look like this. Balding flat earthers for Trump. So yeah, that's what it'll look like when it's actually like on something. But I thought that's kind of funny. Another good one done. Another good little good one right there. And I actually put some parchment paper on the back of those, and I can just keep those away in a thing for stuff. That would actually probably be smart. But oh, the parchment paper is in the house. Why wouldn't it be? Why would it not be in the house? A-do-do-do. Yeah, so let me get the other one set up here. Because then I can just do that in like a regular. I have like holographic too for the other one. That might look kind of cool. But I want to try to stack it. Nope, not process again. Back. Delete. Go to MySpace. Right there. I think that's the one that I used. Blade cut. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this because I did reverse it that time. No, wait. Definitely a different one that I use because the piggy banks and those ones are too jacked up. I had a different design in the background. One momento. Delete. Let me see. So, Gemini. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. Library. Wow. Let's see.
Pedestrian
Library.
reasonable suspicion. What have you done wrong? What crime did you commit? You didn't. You didn't. There has to be some crime that you're suspected of committing. There has to be reasonable suspicion.
There we go. That's definitely the one.
I guess they could try to use jaywalking.
Download full-size image. Desktop.
You have a real right
1-800.
to ensure that there's reasonable suspicion to stop.
1-800
But when you're in a
dot
car, they can
PNG.
say, I mean, only if they were complete idiots.
Xtool Studio. Import. Desktop. File name. 1-800 PNG. Scale to fit.
I mean, unless they're complete idiots.
Yeah.
They're gonna
All
be
right.
able
And
to
then
justify some
trace.
sort of legal reasonable
Layer by
suspicion to stop the
color.
car. And so once you're at that point, then
No, wait a minute.
you're already in a large
Okay, perfect.
position of weakness. So
Save.
what they can't do is
Move that over
extend the
here.
duration of
Delete
stop
that.
without additional
Release
suspicion. So they
vector.
pull you over for running through a red light.
Layers.
Running through
Right
a
there.
stop sign.
Delete
That's
that
not
layer.
stop.
Okay.
They can't extend that just to bring a police dog
Group
to
together.
the car without more.
Group.
They'd have to have,
Put this
they'd have to be
here.
able to articulate why they
Oh
suspect
shit.
you even running
Control
because they could smell
Z.
marijuana,
Yikes.
or
Why did it do that?
they observed
That's
that there was
fucked
cash
up.
in the car and they saw a gun in
Okay.
the car,
Here. Right
whatever.
click.
There has to be something
Group.
more to extend the stop.
There we go.
So
Okay.
as long as they're not
That was fucked
extending
up.
the stop, unfortunately, yes,
I'll
you have a
reflect,
car, they can order
reflect
fast.
horizontally. Perfect. Now we got it. Yo, what's going on, Willie? How goes it? How goes it, friend? What's up to this evening? I'm working on a t-shirt design to heat transfer, or to work for a heat transfer thing, but this is what I just did a little bit ago. This is going for a shirt or something somewhere. Can't really probably read it that way, but it'll read like this. Unless I go like this, I guess. Balding flat earthers for Trump. So I thought those are pretty good. That's pretty good. I was looking for a piece of parchment to cut off to put on that actually. But let me go put this back in the actual machine real quick so then I can start cutting this next one. Because the next one might take a few minutes to actually cut. Okay, put that there so I can see where the corner is. 0, 0. Line that up right there. Okay, that should be straight. Now, what color do I want? Do I have any more black? Ooh, that's just like some real short pieces of black that I could use for something. Not that though. Another short piece. Right there, that's what I got for black. How much do I got of this left? Do that, and then I might be able to like do the same exact thing and then just do the colors. Is that actually going to be long enough? Yipes, I do not know. We'll find out. 1 second, I'll be right back over there, guys. Sorry. Let me see. Let's go this way. Did I miss him talking about RuneScape yet? No, you were actually the first time I mentioned it. Do you want me to talk about how this is similar to RuneScape or something, though? It's really not, unfortunately. I mean, I guess you do craft things on RuneScape, but like, one time I was in a college class, my college freshman history class, and the professor was asking how you made bronze. And of course, I knew you made bronze from using copper and tin together because of the RuneScape tutorial island. So I definitely did fucking answer that question. And he's like, how'd you know that? And I said, because of RuneScape. And then everyone giggled, and I went back to looking at bongs on my iPad. So, yeah, there's that. Hard to believe that I fucking aced honors history, right? That same teacher started his like lessons out by going, so I named my computer Diana because it likes to crash a lot, and I was like, the fuck did he just say, brother? So yeah, there's that. What are you up to anyway, Oak?
Probably 80% of the cases, you have searches with consent.
Let me see here. Framing.
Search the car,
Element placed out of the processing area. What element? Let me just shrink this whole thing a tiny bit then, I guess.
backpack. You know you've got drugs in your backpack. Why do you let them search
You know you got drugs in your backpack. Why do you let them search your backpack? That is a damn good question, friend. Process. Framing. Let's go see how the framing looks. Cooked up any cabbage lately? I have not cooked up any cabbage lately. The only time I cook up cabbage, friend, would be like in a boiled dinner. Not gonna lie, that is the only time I will cook cabbage. There, it's gonna be kind of like a skinny logo, I guess. I don't really know. We're gonna give her a shot though. It seems all right. We'll see how she comes out. Let me go to the processing button. I guess I could make it a little bit wider. Maybe it might make things easier. Back. Let me see here. Shift and then just stretch it out a little. Let's go that wide and see how it looks. Framing. Go hit the button. Don't know where I just set my phone. Oh, it's still over here. What's your business? What do you mean, what is my business? The leather stuff, I guess, really right now. Tommy sold a few wallets and stuff today to people in town. So right now I'm just, I had this design for like a Trumpy type shirt that I've been working on. That someone gave me some inspiration to do, so I'm trying to finish that and get that to work so I can find something to iron it on. And I just been wanting to make a shirt or like some stickers lately. I did make a wallet and like a money envelope today. I finished a notebook, so that's not been too bad. Process, start. Doesn't give me a time on it, but let's see. But yeah, so hopefully this will come out all right. And then, like I said, the fun part is actually just weeding it. I do really love weeding the stuff out of it. It's pretty great. Whose dress is that on the wall? That dress is on the wall because I got it at Walmart for like $3 or something. And I have a sewing machine right there. So I was going to try to like alter it somehow and do some shit on it. Kelly also gave me like a jumpsuit that she has, or like a dress that she wants me to try to turn into a jumpsuit. So your business is like an Etsy store? Kind of. We're probably going to put some stuff on Etsy. I don't really know. I'm going to try to set a Shopify up tonight to link to the Spruce and Ledge landing page. But until my like check clears, I haven't been able to like pay for my Claude subscription that I was using to code the website. So that's been a little bit unfortunate. So I've just been kind of waiting for that. I thought that I would have my thought I'd have my stuff all situated out by now, but at least now it's like deposited in a bank. And once that gets all set, so that'll be fun. That's one thing I'm like trying to get figured out. Because I've definitely have linked like an Etsy page to like a different website that I had coded before, but like, I don't know, I was just making a bunch of websites at one point just because I was bored. I also tried to make a service as a subscription to try to sell to people, but I never really, like, I got it done and everything, but I just never really, like, went any further than that. But yeah, just kind of like anything. There's a couple places in town, like I said, that have been having us make stuff, which I got to take these to the actual, like, card shop. But this is for a card shop in town. We've got a couple of these ones done right now. This is just like a plain notebook. This one, like, is a little bit smaller than the others, which I don't really understand if the notebook itself is bigger or, like, what the deal is on that. But, like, that one seems a bit smaller, so I don't really know what's up with that. Which is weird because, like, they look identical, but, like, the notebook fits way better in the first one. So I don't know what's up with that. But then there's just this one, too. It's just, like, a plain one. This is the little money pouch that I made today. Just like a little envelope where you could put like checks in it or something, I suppose. So not bad. Nothing too like fancy, but it's just like a little thing that you could include with something. Like you could sell like a notebook, pocketbook, like combo. This is like a fun thing. I like the little tarot card on the front of this though too, which I thought was sweet because you could put like, it has the Spruce and Ledge like branding in that. So I really do like that one. This is the first one I made. I don't know if I've shown this one off a million times. I definitely have, but there's this one, which I think is pretty neat. So if anyone wants a wallet like that, can make those pretty quick. I've got a bunch of that leather left too. Like, I mean, not a bunch, but I've got a bunch of this leather that I want to try to make some like keychains out of maybe. Not super sure. Have you made a belt loop key holder? Yeah, Tommy has a template for some of those. I was working on today, I wanted to make some like hotel key room, like hotel keys, like the old style ones. Like I wanted to make some of those. We even have like, where did it go? There's like custom holsters that Tommy was working on too that like you can shape to anything. Like this is one he worked on. Like this is for like a holster for something that you put on your belt loop. Mine is falling apart, had it for 15 years. What's it like look like? You know what I mean? That's the thing is like Tommy's big on wearing a belt and he's always got a million things attached to his belt. So like that's something that like I'm sure he would like doing. We also have like, he was showing me you can custom like form, like this is veg tanned leather and he like shaped it around my mic holder. So I could like have this and then mount like another piece of leather to the back of it or mount it to my desk somewhere to keep this. But just let me look up leather belt loop key holder. Leather. I can actually ask Tommy to send me some pictures of what he has for leather belt loop key holders too. Belt loop key holders. He made a Zippo lighter case the other day out of some like very, very like expensive leather. So just something like this, you mean? Something like this? Because there's like some other ones like these ones right here, this type of thing right this. The middle of it sort of slips to the top of the belt, becoming frail. Because they have like these ones that have like, so the first one I showed you, like this kind of thing. Because Tommy's got the stuff to make these ones right now, like depending on what type of clasp and stuff you want. Because I've had ones with these types of clasps. Like I have one of these type of clasps on my key ring, like for my Subaru. What's good? All happy Friday. I like the ones you can detach with the button. I have a whole bunch of buttons too, actually. Like I got like a copper, like a bronzed type of thing here. Let me see. I got some shiny ones, some more dull ones, some like a silver. But if you want, if you hit me with a little subscribe there, I can, or if you post on my community page, I can make a little, like a rough version up. I got some of this leather. Tommy's got more of the leather at his house, but I've got like this color, like a darker green leather. So that one's pretty nice if you like want to emboss stuff or engrave things on it. I do have this darker leather. This one's a bit like thicker. I have some like smaller leather too that is like, this leather I love. Let me find the actual wallet that I made it out of. But this leather, I have some more of this like dark red leather. And this leather has a like fat worked into it. So it's more like waterproof, more like resilient to like if you're going to get sweaty or if it's just going to like be exposed to the elements kind of thing like that. So just like a key ring on one side with a button on the other side here. So let me see. So the very first one I showed you, something like that, because I can definitely come up with something and like show you what I come up with tomorrow. I'll like work on it tonight here a bit or like come up with something like this pretty easy. I think it's pretty cool, the weather resistant green. Yeah. Let me see what else here. I got some other, but if you like that green, then that's definitely something because Tommy's got quite a bit of that left too. So I know that that's one thing we wanted to work on, like different iterations of stuff. And like I said, one big thing I like to do is like work on custom things for people like on stream so people could like have some input in what's like going on and whatnot. Clasps. So let me see here. Let me ask Tommy what he's got really quick on Facebook.
believe
And Tommy might actually have some already like done up.
but a lot of circuits,
Tommy.
one circuit that is adopted.
Hey, yo, do you have
One
any
thing that I've used when this has come up in my
belt
practice
loop
without the Supreme Court
key
decision on this,
ring
without a Fourth
stuff
Circuit decision on this,
done?
is if
We'll
you
see what
look
Tommy has to say here. But yeah, just make sure you hit me with a little like or a thumbs up, and I'll make sure I track you down here. Let me screenshot your username too, and then if I post something, I can
letter to the city of Baltimore,
like message you and whatnot about it, just to show you what we have. Obviously, I'm not committing you to buy one, but I would definitely like to work on one to see if I could come up with something that you would like. So.
because the state of Maryland
Because like I said, the more that I work on stuff like that, even like the little card shop in town wants us to work on making a 3-ring binder, like a zip 3-ring binder for them to be able to put cards inside of, which like I don't know how to make a 3-ring binder right yet, but like I've rebound books and stuff before, and it's like if I can find the little things that go inside of it, like why not just try to learn how to make it. It's the same thing with like the shirts and stuff. Like I love having cool apparel, and like the Grateful Dead shirts have always been like so unique and just a huge part of my life that like making your own sort of like different. It's like even like this little lobster I have engraved in this. Like I like having like different little logos for different things. Are you in Maine, dude? Yes, I am in Maine. Me and Tommy are both in Maine, down east Maine, like the coastal, not near Portland down east, but like the actual down east of the state. Are you New England, Maine? Are you Maine area?
Turner versus Driver, right? That's the Fifth Circuit case. So I think Click was the First Circuit.
There have been like more and more Maine people in here recently. Greeting from Mass. Heck yeah, friend. I was just looking at my birth certificate today, and my dad's technically from Massachusetts, which I think is kind of funny. But that's sick. Are you anywhere near Danvers or like Lynn or anything like that? Because when we played baseball, we'd have to go play Fisher College, and we stayed in Danvers like every fucking weekend.
Coming here, and it's coming here. You want your name on the case? If you want your name on the case, go ahead and arrest somebody. Guillotine.
Heck yeah, friend. That's sick.
Gonna ask you what's your name on the case. Nobody wants their name on the case. So
Small world, small world. Yo, what's up?
let me go back to the circuits.
Yeah, I can come over and help you with that. Did I get the gator meat jerky yet? No, no gator meat jerky yet. No gator meat jerky yet. Can you guys stay here for a minute? I'm gonna go take a 5-minute break. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, and I gotta help Kelly get a bong hit ready for bed. So I'm gonna go help her real quick, and then I'll be right back. I don't know what to put on or what to say, but if you guys hang out for just a few minutes, I won't be very long. Promise you'll be back. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the stream going. I'm actually gonna leave the stream on right now. Make sure you get the other wig and beard. I actually do have a wig inside the house, so wouldn't it be funny if I came out with a wig on? That would be kind of hilarious. But yeah, I'm gonna keep the civil rights lawyer playing in the background, but I will be right back. Maybe I'll go put it over by the. I promise. I pinky promise. Here, let me see if I can like aim. You probably won't be able to see this.
Yeah, it's an interesting issue and definitely one that deserves.
No, that's actually just the fucking wall.
Of its own.
Good luck. Enjoy the wall footage, guys. Maybe I'll set my phone right here angled on this.
What was the Fourth Circuit Vaughn case called?
Alright, so you guys can watch this do its thing for a minute. Oh shit. LOL. Never mind, disregard.
Vaughn, it was from 2012 and the Fourth
That'll probably fuck something up, but yeah, I'll be back here in just a minute. LOL.
That's a good case. Yeah, you're in the Fourth Circuit, that's right.
Make sure you keep a good eye on it, guys.
Stuff like this is going to apply to you. And also United States versus Black, because I think that was a North Carolina case, because open carry, I believe, is legal in North Carolina. I should know that. I was born in North Carolina. I went to law school there. I worked as a prosecutor and defense lawyer there for some time, actually, against Mike Knifebaum, world's worst prosecutor. All right, here's the United States versus Vaughn decision. Another good one before I end off here, because I'm running out of time, I've got to go into a meeting, is if you're in the Fourth Circuit, there's a 2020 case that just came out called Curry, USA versus Curry, and it doesn't even have a publication number yet. And you want to look at that. For United States versus Curry, that happened in Richmond, and that's relevant to our interest here, because basically this was in downtown Richmond. There was a shooting. There was it even could be described as an active shooter situation. It was in a housing project, kind of a high-rise housing project in Richmond. And you had this group of drug cops that were already nearby. So they hear the shooting, they rush to the scene, and then they see like these 3 or 4 black guys walking away from the direction of the shots. One of them appears to be favoring his arm, like possibly he was shot in the arm. So they go and they stop those guys, and when they actually got to him, one of the guys said, "Yeah, the shooter's that way." They pointed towards the shots, but instead of taking that advice and going towards the shots, they proceeded to basically do a Terry stop, Terry search and frisk, and they found that I don't remember if the guy actually was shot or not, but they found a gun, and he was a convicted felon or something like that, and so they had prosecuted him for being a felon in possession of a firearm. And to make a long story short, the Fourth Circuit found that it was unlawful, that it was an unlawful search and seizure, because there was no reasonable suspicion. Just because 4 or 5 black guys were walking away from the scene of a shooting, the cops can't just assume that they must have been involved. And even where, one of the guys potentially was favoring his arm, because all that shows is maybe he was an innocent victim. So that's a pretty good case for reasonable suspicion for pedestrians. Doesn't really help, again, a whole lot with vehicles. You're usually pretty screwed in vehicles. We've allowed it to get to this, to where you don't have a whole lot of protection in vehicles. But as a pedestrian, I guess you should just walk everywhere, because you have a lot more protection. So again, I've got to go, but I appreciate you guys watching. Chuck Bronson will be taking Glick versus Knief to the Supreme Court. Yeah, well, I think it's inevitable. Let's see, any other questions I can hit here? Oh, good question. My 2 cents. Do the police have to articulate the reasonable suspicion to you, or just have to explain it in court only? That's a good question. It could vary by state. As far as federal law goes, again, I'm in the Fourth Circuit. I don't necessarily research any other circuit unless I have reason to. But there's no real requirement that the police have to articulate that to you. This is, they have to articulate it to the court. So in the criminal case, when it comes time for the motion to suppress, it needs to be articulated then. Because if they can't do it, the criminal case, it's going to get suppressed, potentially thrown out. Or in the subsequent 1983 action, the civil lawsuit in federal court, which is what I do, they have to be able to articulate it to the court. So when I take their deposition, I get to ask them questions under oath. That's when they have to articulate it. So it doesn't really matter whether or not they articulated it to my client at the time. So I don't think they generally have to articulate it to the person at the time. But I think it definitely helps, especially if they're being videotaped at the time, to be asked. Like, for instance, if you haven't seen my video on the Walker case, the open carry AR-15 case that's currently pending at the Fourth Circuit, my client Michael, he basically he nailed all the officers' testimony from the very beginning by asking him on video, what crime did I commit? What crime did I commit? What crime did I commit? And the officer finally engaged with that and said, well, you don't need to have committed a crime. It's just because I damn well want to ask you, you got to tell me. If I'm going to ask you, you got to tell me. And he was wrong. But boom, he put his testimony on video right there. So while it isn't necessarily dispositive, because remember, this is an objective standard. The courts can say, yeah, even though that officer was an idiot and he was completely wrong, there still was some reasonable suspicion based on what the reasonable officer would have thought, not what that specific officer thought. So no, I don't think they have to answer your questions, like when you ask them if, what's your badge number, what's your name, what crime did I commit. At least in West Virginia and in the Fourth Circuit, they don't have to answer you. But if you're on video and they don't answer you, or they answer you incorrectly, it definitely can help you. And I think it also can expose them for what they're actually doing, is harassing you or being jerks, or the fact that they don't care what the law is, and all that can affect their credibility when it comes time. But again, that's assuming you have it on video. If you don't have a video going, generally, I would advise people just be polite and cooperative. Then come call me or some other civil rights lawyer after the fact, and we'll deal with it in court. In your opinion, why more strict in vehicles? Well, I pretty much explained that, but it all has to do with the fact that once you're in a traffic stop, assuming it's justified, you already have reasonable suspicion. Now, it's stupid because it's reasonable suspicion of not coming to a full stop at a stop sign, or not putting on your blinker or something like that. But it's technically reasonable suspicion, whereas where you're on foot, you're not in that position. You're in a different position. So they still have to have some reasonable suspicion that you committed some crime. So I guess it could be jaywalking or something, but otherwise that could be hard to do because they know why they stopped you. It could be because of your skin color or your clothes or just a hunch, but that's not legal. Just a hunch is not legal. They have to be able to articulate some reasonable suspicion of some crime that you committed. Why can't a federal circuit court decision apply to all circuits equally? It's just the way it's set up. You have different circuits, and sometimes there's a split of circuits. So you have different judges, and they don't see things the same. Where you have a split of circuits, it's up to the Supreme Court to hopefully decide that split. All right. What gives county code enforcement the right to enter your private property because an anonymous caller calls you? Police need a warrant to enter property. How can code enforcement trespass? That we're getting into.
I'm back.
There with a different,
I did come back. I'm here.
different video
How many people here? Holy shit, there's still 5 people here. Wow, what's going on, friends? Glad you guys kept it going. Appreciate you all.
Jardine's case.
Jimmy's back. Gotta be hurting from holding this sucker together. Holy moly.
I was going to talk about that.
Yo, Dygex, what's going on? Oh my god, it's my friends. It's my friends. I brought these remotes over and I actually have no idea why. I gotta see how to like hook them up to other things. They're just like little infrared remotes. But I bought these at Martin's, and I tell you what, I've never opened a product or opened anything and smelled so many chemicals or just so many things that I'm sure are like fucking carcinogens, because damn, this remote stinks. Oh my god. Like, I wish that I could make you guys smell this through the fucking thing. But, whew. But they've got to be able to be programmed to, like, other things, I would assume, like, or maybe they only ever work for one RGB thing and I'm cooked. I really don't know. They're off gassing? Yeah, Sexy Wizard. Hey, thanks, I appreciate that. My medical staff is over there at the moment, though. See, let's see, is this all done cutting? Yep, this is all done cutting. Let's see here.
Put a GPS tracker on your car. And the answer is yeah. So if they put a GPS tracker on your car, even your GPS.
I'll leave this here in a little bit, but I have to get a piece of parchment for the back of this. Where did it go? Right there. Oh yeah, my stuff's over here. Yeah, they're definitely off gassing something though. Like, whoo, buddy, oh my god. Like, I bought some cheap things off the internet before, and like, poof, buddy, if Temu has a smell, that's gotta be what that is, because god dang. And that's coming from a Timu like version of Charles Manson. Like I would know that smell. And she's hardy. Hearty. Alright, let me see what Tommy said. Tommy has said nothing back to me yet. Good googly moogly. Key ring pattern. Let's see here. Oh, this frickin' making your own simple leather key fob belt.
So again, thanks for the interest in this and watching. Again, you could go on.
This is one that actually like goes through your belt loops.
That's why qualified immunity.
That's interesting.
Given
Never seen one like that before.
and almost never in excessive force cases because these laws are changing all the time because they're involved in criminal cases. Because if people have good attorneys, they need to challenge the evidence. Challenge the evidence so there's new cases coming
Do. PDF template, no, actually craft a leather belt loop. We've seen the photos.
so far has been.
Where's the actual PDF though, friend? Where did you leave it? Anywho, do. Off gassing, yeah, they're definitely, like I said, they're off gassing something. I need to make sure I put my needles away. That sounds awful. And then I can cut and try to do a little sample version of that in the green. I've got lots of the green left, so let's see here.
Much scarier than basically everything that the Karen is afraid of. And it would be too late by the time Karen realized it. Or thrown in a shallow ditch.
Oh, thrown in a shallow ditch. Yikes. Don't be doing that, friend.
Set your notifications for the next video.
Let's put this over here in the laser so I can cut that.
Next time or make
Cut a piece and then we'll see how it goes.
do my best to cover it. There will be
I think I have some clasps or something left here. Like I said, I can get a key ring pretty easy.
Possibly some new videos,
I got some rivets and stuff
coming
also.
out soon in several big cases. Make sure to visit our site at
Let's see, where am I gonna
civilrightswarrior.com.
cut that? Right there.
Also, feel free to contact me at jhb@johnbryanlaw.com. I only practice in West Virginia. I get a lot of cases from other places. If it's a really interesting case, I'd like to see the video of it. Anyway, if you have a video, I can direct you somewhere else or assist somebody else. But I'm only in West Virginia.
Oh yeah, that's way better. That's
Feel
way
free
better.
to send me a message, send me an email. Again, the email is
jhb@johnbryanlaw.com.
It has a next 4 minutes late for my meeting. But,
Alright. Where the heck did I leave my phone? Holy crap, walked right by it. I drove the Golden Road and camped it, climbed Katahdin. Heck yeah. Spent time on a main partner. Parent took me to Mohegan Island, close to Bethel. Love Portland, love York. Got arrested in York, but that's a story for another time. I feel like at least you're not the only person that's come in here and said they have a story about getting arrested in Maine. But I feel ya. I do love that area quite a bit. Katahdin's always so beautiful. My parents used to go fishing up like in Chamberlain Lake. Like up, you gotta go up the Golden Road and a bunch of stuff. Kelly's from that area. Like her whole family has like camps that like you can see Katahdin from their backyard kind of thing. I really kind of take Maine for granted sometimes, I think, because like I just lived here my whole life. So like when people are like, oh my god, like this is so crazy, or there's so this, or people have like some sort of connection to it, it always feels, yeah, I do kind of feel like it is slept on. But like I said, it's slept on from me also. But I've had people come into the chat and be like, hey, that's like my dream place to live. And it's like, I can kind of see it, because it's one of those places where like no matter what, people will still wave. Like if you get on the side of the road, yes, I am Bronson. I'm always back. I hope you're feeling better from earlier. I ended up going and helping Tommy do something, so I didn't mean to just like blank out there. Kind of got an ADD moment. But yeah, I also looked this up the other day, and Maine has like 2.3 billion trees in it, which I had absolutely no idea that it had that many trees. I thought that was kind of sick. Let me go to finish. Let me right click, upload to MySpace so I don't lose that image again. And then I can go to, let's go, rectangle, I guess.
Not do what it is that we want to do because it's scary. George Mason said that all power is vested in and consequently derived from the people.
And then I need to edit this. I want to
Are our trustees
put something here, and then I want to.
amenable to us. This quote from one of our founding fathers actually made its way into the West Virginia State Constitution, and I've quoted that before.
That's actually jacked up. I don't know how the fuck to make this vector not weird like this.
Read our state constitution, or our governor even knows what it is. But that's for another video. This video is
Well, that's for another video. That's for another time.
of vehicles and
Simplify, confirm. That's still fucked up.
scientific poll, unscientific.
Simplify.
Political scientist, technically.
No.
I ran an unscientific poll.
There, that looks better.
Hear about regarding federal constitutional
Now,
law.
put one in the middle of this.
This go around, it was search and seizure.
Perfect symmetry.
Vehicles and pedestrians, which is much different than the
There we
search and
go.
seizure
I think that's what I
of your
wanted.
home, because that's a completely different video. Your home is your castle.
Your home is your castle?
Rights pertaining
Never heard of that.
than you do when you're out.
Sorry, I'm straight out into fucking space here trying to get this little looping thing to be right here.
You could make 1,000 videos on. So
There, that looks kind of alright, I think.
too much and just stick to the
I don't know
basic
why did it do that though. Anyway, I was having the crisis. It was Ben. I'm very stable like I've always been. I know that yeah, it is kind of an amazing fact. Same here in Western Massachusetts, people wave. Yeah, it's one of those things you just give them the old, like, a couple fingers up on the steering wheel and, like, they're there. My dad was born in Marlborough, Massachusetts, and my best friend is from New Bedford. So, like, I've always been around people from Massachusetts. My fucking mic is over here, too. Yikes. I've been to 30 Dead shows, not including fill-in friends. Okay, that's sick. Yeah, I've seen Further once, and like Marlboro. No, it's spelled a little bit differently. But yeah, Rat Dog would have been sick to see. Like, I've been to a lot of older shows. Like, I've seen Roger Waters twice. I've seen David Gilmour one time. I've seen Fish 4 times. Once with my child. No, maybe I've seen Fish 5 times. Not that the numbers matters, it's about the shows. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing is, like, I was way too young to, like, for the opportunity to go to some of the shows. Like, my sister and them went to all of the Fish shows in Limestone, and, like, I never got to go there. And then now, I haven't seen Ween. I want to see Ween pretty bad, though. Some guy tried to convince me to go see them in New York, like, right after we saw Fish, but I couldn't. I had, like, used up all my vacation time. But Roses Are Free is one of my favorite songs, and I know that, like, Fish covers that. But also Piss Up a Rope. Piss Up a Rope is a good jam. Do you like Umphreys at all? Umphreys McGee or Mo? Like, I'm a big Umphreys fan. Other Shores in Port Chester. Heck yeah, I had tickets to go see Oysterhead, and they hadn't toured in like 20 years or something, but they were supposed to headline Peach Music Festival, and I'd gotten tickets because it was supposed to be Billy Strings, Keller Williams, Oysterhead, so I was sure that like Fish was probably going to play a set or something, but like, I don't know. Even just like a solo Trey set, or have Trey come out with like Billy or something. I do like them. My sister's a huge Umps fan. Seen the heck yeah. I try to explain to the people them like they're kind of like jam by numbers. Like they can cover anything and do such a good job. It's you take like the most crazy masterpiece and like you could do it if you had color by numbers. And I feel like Humphreys has like their own vibe to it. I like their mashups a lot too. Kind of got me going on a tangent here. But like Thriller, Another Brick in the Wall, like just what a cool like calamity of music they can like throw together and do good stuff. But like you said, a lot of the stuff I liked about The Dead or even like Fish is like you won't see the same show. I've seen Primus would have kicked butt too to see Oysterhead. Yeah, Primus would be good. I remember have some like huge memories as a child listening to like Winona's Big Brown Beaver and Jerry was a race car driver. Like I don't know why, but like I guess getting like exposed to those as a kid made like coming into Fish and all that stuff in my older age so much more appreciated. Because like going to see Fish is so like I said, you're never gonna see the same show night after night. Like you have a Grateful Dead favorite song, like it might be, and it probably is from like a live show that like you probably have a connection to, or like is just one of a kind. Like I think it's Blow Away. I think it's '89 in New. Wait a minute, JFK Stadium. It's '89 or '87. But my friend was at that show, and that version of Blow Away is like my favorite one. All the music videos they would play on Adult Swim, we rocked out to those when we were like 11 at Sleepers. Yeah, like Metalocalypse. Fucking Metalocalypse is craziness. I had a guy when I was delivering packages, because like I used to work at UPS for 11 and a half years. Digex, I was smoking weed with a homeless man when I first learned about Fish. I mean, that also sounds like the type of time that you would, honestly. Why do all this old people can't even through your so wait. Why do you like all this old people music even though you're something? Because like I'm nostalgic for a time that I've never been to, I would say. Like the music had so much more feeling and stuff. Not that music nowadays doesn't have feeling. You have to kind of like search for it a little bit more. Like there are Dead songs that just like hit me in such a weird way and connect so like deeply with just like moments that I've had, or like times that I've been walking down driveways listening to music and like the lyrics will correlate perfectly with like what I'm seeing. And it just makes me feel like, oh, there's some connection to this that is like playing off. Metalocalypse is the only one I recognize. I mean, Metalocalypse is pretty fucking sick. Did you ever used to watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force though? Like, what else did you watch on Adult Swim? Billy Strings and Goose are carrying some really good energy. See, like, I love Billy. Like, I have a Billy hoodie somewhere over there. And it's like, I don't mind Goose, but I just, like, I can't get around them, like, a ton. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I think maybe everyone was trying to tell me, like, oh, they're like Fish Light. They're like Fish Light. And they're like, they're not really. Like they're their own vibe, and I do like them. Like they have Animal come out and play Animals with them at the Norfolk Music Festival, and it's like one of the funnest like performances I've ever seen. Like that in itself is like I gotta love it for that. My son's actually named after Trey because we saw Fish like 2 weeks or something before he was born, and we seen Trey Anastasio a few months before he was born, and we just saw Trey's hair like up on stage, and we're like, oh, we found out we were having a boy, so we're like, oh, it's got to be Trey. Like we have to name him Trey, and now Trey has like the strawberry blonde, like really frizzy hair. Like anytime you see it through the lights, like he just looks like he's got Anastasio hair. I also want to make a shirt that says "Bring Back Fat Trey," even though like I know Fat Trey was not very good Trey, but like I just think it's so funny. I didn't see the cartoon, but I came across Brendan Small, Death Clock, and then learned Brendan Small is a genius. Ben McGurk, so priceless. See, like I don't know very much about Metalocalypse. Are those the people that like were actually performing as Metalocalypse or Death Clock? Was Death Clock a song? That's actually like the Robot Chicken era of time is so like what was it, Squidbillies? There was also Squidbillies around that time. Let me see here, watching the civil rights lawyer. I want to try to straighten this vector out and make it more of like an actual fucking shape and not some weird ass like thing here. Can I make this come out a little bit wider just real quick? Right there and then right there. And then if I make this a little wider.
So generally,
And this a little
just as
wider.
another foundational principle, states cannot deprive you
I need to
of
move that one
federal
out
rights,
too.
but they can grant you more protections than the federal Constitution does. So states can always be more protective of their individuals, but they can't violate the federal laws. So that's an important
There. Let me try to
question.
cut this
Where
and
does
see
it
how
say?
this comes out here real quick.
So how do you know even what federal law is before we get into it? Well, generally,
All right. Go to
everyone knows
done.
what the Supreme Court is.
No,
So the
that's
Supreme
definitely
Court of the
fucking
United
wacky.
States is the ultimate
That
law
sucker
of the
look
land.
wacky.
If they
Edit.
ruled on a specific topic, no matter
Symmetry.
what state
I
you're
want
in,
some fucking
no matter what
symmetry here,
federal
friends.
circuit you're in, that's what the law is. So if
Simplify.
there's no Supreme Court case on the topic, then you look at your
Auto
federal circuit
simplify.
courts. There are 13 federal
Anywho,
courts.
Primus is a band from California. I'm kind of like the Butthole Surfers. Do you like
A handy map here.
fuck, what is it? Why can't I think of it right now?
So there are 13 of them.
They sing Optimism in F.
I don't know
Uh,
how they
uh,
but
fuck, they're from Vermont, I'm pretty sure.
some of the territories. But here's
What the fuck is their name?
it's up here.
I listen to them all the time.
New York, Third Circuit, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, and the Fourth Circuit.
Nope.
West Virginia, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina,
Optimism in F.
Florida, Georgia, and Alabama are in the 11th Circuit. Then if you're in Texas or Louisiana or Mississippi, that's the Fifth Circuit.
Oh, Bumpin' Uglies. Bumpin' Uglies. I like Bumpin' Uglies quite a bit. That's some stuff that I want to like learn. Yeah. Yeah, they're quite good. I like them quite a bit. My friend can fucking rock this shit so good. My friend, like, Dispatch was the, like, band that he, like, started learning all their music. So stuff like this he picked up real quick. My friend can, like, pick up a guitar and just play anything. It, like, baffles me. Cars dying, debts are compounding. Spending a lot, spending water and drowning. But, hey, it's all going to be fine. Death Clock is good. I do like Death Clock. Yeah, there you go. I think it had a K in it, though. You're right. I think it had 2 Ks in it, actually. It might not have. For some reason, I remember my friend Wesley was, like, obsessed with that song, and I have no idea why. But, yeah. I've gone through, like, lots of different stages of music, and that's kind of why, like, I appreciate all music. Except for, like, radio country. I'm not a huge... I didn't think that you were a white supremacist, Bronson. But every time you say stuff like that, it makes me question a little bit more. Hoping has taught me a lesson. Like what is written is life worth living. A million cells all work together as one. Heat, warmth that you feel when you step into the sun. Distance is a complete phenomenon. Your heart leads you not mimicking charades displayed on social media. I gotta switch my. Okay, I guess this mic is also close to dead, so that's great. I love that all my mics are gonna die. So that's fun. So I take it, do you play any like music yourself, Brian Wint Pop? Because you seem kind of like you'd be the type of dude that would play some like some jams here. It's all going to be fine. Na 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 na. Why is this fat right here? Maybe I just need to reset this whole fucking thing here. I'm trying to just make one from scratch. Let's see how this goes. Delete. Delete it. Would you just delete it already? We'll hit it with a rectangle at first. And then edit that. Add another dot right here in the middle. And then go to perfect symmetry. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's what we need. Okay, cool. Now let's go to done, and then we will go to lasering on flat surface. Let me get the height here. The Red Cross is out of the processing area? Yeah, where is the Red Cross anyway? Hey, you look like you'd fit in the stomp clap hey music, Edward Sharp. Yeah, I did look very much like Edward Sharp. I love jazz and standard low music. Some play piano, bass, guitar, and drums for 47. Dang, yeah, I feel like you were in here talking. Were you in here the night we were listening to and like Norwegian country music? And have another beer. High hopes and low expectations. Motivation. I will say I haven't played $2 on pump one, please. Yeah, I need $2 on pump one. Here I need this Four Loco and I need one of those boner pills. I don't know. I saw that as, yeah, does Norwegian country mean? No, it doesn't. It does not mean it is not. It actually is just like country music that then they speak Norwegian. Like it sounds like American country music. Why is this not picking up where it should be? This is actually kind of interesting. Hello, laser, where are you at? Process? The Red Cross is out of the processing area. Please move the laser module. I did move the laser module though. What is it? What do you mean? Let me just turn this off and turn it back on real quick. Okay, there you go. Now it's homing. Okay, now I slide this down to where I was. Okay. Now I can go to frame it, I hope. Holy moly. I shouldn't have another beer. Am I a woman? I mean, if you think that I'm a woman, then like not that there would be anything wrong if I was, but I would really like you to take a minute to like question your life choices and what you have done. Like, and if like you think that I'm a woman, like maybe there are just like a few other like things that you should be like evaluating in your life. Like just as a thought, like I thought I'd throw that out there. Like no shame, no hate, just like one to look out the best for you. You know, like that's just kind of what I'm just want you to have the best possible situation you can here. Just thought I'd throw that out for you, friend. Cut. All right, let's fucking get a measurement here. Do you consider country music a type of folk music? I wouldn't say that I consider like radio country music a form of folk music, if that makes sense. Like no hate to that type of music. I mean, I guess a little bit of hate to that type of music, but I just feel like oh shit, it's not. I feel like it's just the same as like any other mainstream music. It's been like bastardized and like altered to be just like algorithmically. It can be culture. Yeah, it's I guess that is like subjective, but it's like one of those things where it's like if I hear fucking Morgan Wallen coming across the radio, like I don't think Morgan Wallen is like a folk type of music. That's just probably like me, but you know what I mean? Like nothing against that, I suppose. Maybe a little bit against that, I suppose. But like I don't know. Why is this not? Anyway, let's just put the speed to like 40, I guess, and the power way up. That's weird. It doesn't have any actual like settings for that one here. Let me go do this real quick. And like I said, I don't even want to hate like specifically on just Morgan Wallen, but it's just like I just don't find the like I don't find it like just good in my brain. That seems a little wide and a little bit like skinny here. Let me see. Framing complete. Let me zoom in a bit more here. Bad decisions, bad decisions tonight. Oh, morning light. Oh. Okay, then let's see here. Make it a little shorter. Whoa, buddy. Calm down here. Holy shit. Alright, let's just try this one, see what she comes out as. Framing complete. Process. Start. Let's see how this pops out here. Mountain, that's totally fair, no shame. When I was a kid, thought classic rock and country were the same thing. I think that like some people do that, but then again, my dad was so old. Like, no offense to anyone in the older generation of music, but like my dad listened to a lot of like Mo Bandy and like a lot of just other real random like country music that I wasn't like super into. And like I said, nothing wrong with Mo Bandy, but it's like it just like nitty gritty dirt band, like Fishing in the Dark comes on. Like, yeah, I'm fucking down with that. Like that's sick. You know what I mean? I'm for that. But like I don't know. Let's see here. Process. Start. Then this after this one, it's gonna run past on it 3 times. Then I have some like little fasteners and stuff. We can see how it looks. And like I said, this is just like a rough go of it anyway. Once Tommy has some probably like all measured out ones. This is just what I threw in like the little X Tool Studio here just to try to make one. I've never been really like big on key rings, I guess. The only time I ever used a key ring is like for my UPS keys. And that was just because UPS kind of like gave us them. Here, let me get my X-Acto knife. Where's my cutting board? Making bad decisions tonight. Let's see. Oh yeah. I was like, what the fuck am I looking for here? But this. Okay. And then, like I said, I'll poke a little hole in the top here. Move this. Make sure I don't lose my guitar pick. That's one Tommy just gave me too. So if I lost it, I'd feel a little bit dickish. Was this cotton even made John Ferry? I like John Prine. I think that's who I'm thinking of. Spite the noses right off of our faces. Who else am I thinking of? Steve Earle, like Copperhead Road. I'm like, that's hard pressed a song to not fucking jam to. Like anytime that comes on, I'll say too. I'm a big fan of that one. Oh fuck! I also cut that like a dipshit. These are not very good for cutting this. This X-Acto knife is wicked. Cattywampus. Always green. The grass is always green. Disaster. Alright, let me see here. Fuck. Your boy can't fucking cut a straight line. I cut a straight line like a British map maker draws a straight line. Not very well. No, my luck, I'll do this and I'll check in time. Be like, yeah, bro, I've got 14 of them done right now in green. And I'll be like, oh, of course, friend. But yeah, once Tommy fucking gets his motorcycle and stuff situated too, he's gonna be here most of the time. So we'll be doing some like more like music streams and like just like I said, leather making streams. So that'll be fun. I can't even get enough of the old dude. Like, what is it? The Highwaymen? Like Highwayman, I think is a song by the Highwaymen, and it's like it's one of my faves. Like that shit be fucking a bop for sure. Let me see here. I gotta go get the fucking. Let me see. I think this has a hole punch with it that I need. Yeah, right here. And then I can punch this piece of leather out of here. I need a board, like a polyurethane like board, so I don't fucking like wreck some shit here. Punch a hole through my goddamn desk. I am gonna have to go over here somewhere though. Where is my dead blow hammer? Hammer. Oh, right there. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Put this here. Okay, that's a little off center, but anyway, it doesn't really matter so much for this one, I guess. So this one go here, and then this would fold down here. So I need to put that button right there. Okay. Okay, cool. Now, where's the buttons? I need a key ring, though, to go on the back side of this sucker, too. Let's see. Let's just put a shiny silver one on here. Conservatives took over. They hate art. Yeah, like what happened to country? It's so redundant. It seems. Well, I think it's just one of those things where, like, as soon as anything goes mainstream, because there are like, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Turnpike Troubadours. Like, I like the Turnpike Troubadours a lot, and I would say that they're like a fairly successful country band. But like, I don't know. I don't hear very much of their stuff like on the. But then again, I guess I don't really seek out country radio very often. Let me see. I need this sucker to go through the. What side is this going to be? So this is going to fold down to here. So this is going to have the snap right here. So this piece and then this piece. So I got that little silver button on there, and I'm going to go smash this button here real quick. Let's go over to here. I got to find, where did I put the little. I have like a little thingy that's supposed to go behind this. So when I smash it, it like pops into the button. But where did I put that? The one thing I'm not supposed to fucking lose, right? Don't tell Tommy any of this. Where in the fudge did I put that? It was over there. Good Lord above. It's probably over here somewhere, maybe. I don't really know. Now that I don't know, that's really frustrating. Oh, fucking A, my phone's over here, though. Rip a rooski, brother. Rip a rooski. Oh, it was also my fucking thing was mounted to my goddamn one wheel. Heck yeah, dude, that's looking good. Yeah, not bad. Once I can get the, like, snap done here. And like I said, this is just a little rough iteration, but I wanted to see how it came out. But it should be somewhere on here, I thought. Once again, this is why you should make sure you put all of your tiny tools back where they belong, which I thought I had, but like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I put it back in here. Yes, I did. I did put it back in with my leather tools. Who would have thought? So I kind of put it back where it belonged, but like this is the little part, like put the button and set it in there. So when you whack it, it like pushes up through the back side of it. So this would go down over this little pokey bit. And I had a tool that was meant to like push the top in, but I had to jerry rig this one because like, you know, whether I wouldn't lose the one part Tommy did tell me not to lose would be another fucking... Okay, so now we'll check that and see how well that pushed down. Not bad, not bad. So then I got to get the other part. And like I said, I got to finish it up a little bit. Now this is just, I'll probably make the shape a little bit different too, depending on what you're like thinking you want for it. And can definitely make some couple of these for you too, if you like them. But let me see here. Where's the back of this? I need this piece and this piece. It is kind of cool, like figuring out how to add these buttons and stuff. But I'll show you some of the other little grommets and things that I have. So after you have the little button on this side, right, you take one of these ones, this little sucker right here, right? And it kind of goes into the bottom of this. Can't really show you very well, but it'll seed in it. And then I have this little pokey thing. Let me make sure I put it on the right way though, so it like when it folds over, it actually snaps together. That would be a fucking problem. Yeah, I need to flip that one around actually, so that's gonna go like this. Okay. Yikes. So once it's down in there, like I said, you'll have like, it slides up in there a little bit, and you can kind of see it a little bit. But then you take this little guy, and you flip this thing over that had the pokey side, then you'll flip it over to this flattened side. You'll put the back of the button down on there, and you'll put this little piece right down in the groove, so it's like in the middle of that. And then when you whack it, it will push the inside of that little rivet out and flatten it. So it'll be in there and detached. So then when you flip it over, right, it'll snap shut. But that's just the first little go there. I'd probably like to move the buttons around a little bit differently. Maybe make it a little bit longer. I didn't think it would be this short once I folded it up. But I also have these other little rivets too that I like you could add depending on how you'd wanted to get it on your belt loop. But I've got ones like I think Tommy was telling me these are some like Chicago fastener or some shit. I don't really know. But it's just like a little solid piece on that side, and then you can screw the end of it in, so it'd be like a little bit more, a little bit thing. Like if you, okay. Nimble fingers on this boy, I tell you what. But yeah, something like that. But let me, I'll work around on it a little bit. Do you know like how long you want it to be off of your belt? Like, I'd want to make sure I got the buttons and stuff super secure so I didn't screw anything over on you. But like I said, if you wanted something a little bit more secure like that too, could even have like that where the button is, and it would secure the actual like, yeah. Well, I don't know how to do the like exchangeable button thing. I don't know how you do that because like once it's on there, I think it's fairly well on there. Like this piece isn't going to come off. Like this piece is set on here pretty solid. These ones I'm a little bit still like they're seared on there, you know what I mean? But like I think the tool I'm using is a little bit still primitive. But yeah, like I mean the Chicago one you showed. Yeah, so you can take this one out. Like I have longer ones too, like so these are just different types of like ways to do it. Let me see. I'll go grab the but I've got like 4 different sizes of these. Like they go all the way up to like this is a longer one. This might be the longest one I have. So Tommy had these to make like he used them on 4 corners or something to make like a little tray that he could like keep on the dashboard and stuff like that. But yeah, that was just one that like even the fucking the piece of leather that I cut out didn't come out as like straight as I wanted. I think I need to make it a little bit longer also. But yeah, can you flip it the other way like the button? Like so that it would be the what do you mean? How do you mean? Then yes, I definitely can. I'm pretty sure. So like it would be like this, like button on the inside, like that kind of thing. So you didn't like catch it on stuff. Is that what you mean? Mine is 3 inches off the belt. Keys flip, fit into my back pocket. Okay, so off the back. Okay. So what belt loop is it? Not to be weird. Is it like this belt loop or this belt loop? Because I'll message Tommy about this too, because he like wears a belt chain and like a belt and like keeps things on his belt all the time. So he probably has like different fasteners and stuff. This is like we're moving the stuff from his house into the shop at the moment. But yeah. Okay. So it would be like the front couple pouch or front couple belt loops, but it would be able to reach into the back for your keys. Okay, and then I'll look for a more like a more secure button, because like these buttons aren't bad, but like I said, I don't know if I would try like super trust that one. It's the belt. It's the belt itself. Okay. So you just put it onto your belt and it slides like on your belt. Like it can go from belt to belt. Like, or I mean, it would slide along your belt. That makes more sense, I guess, because I was thinking like UPS has them on like carabiners. Okay, that's how I should have said it. It's like for the loop for the. Okay, yeah. No, that's fine. That makes more sense here. Yeah, because like I said, the only thing I can ever think of, because I never wore a belt at UPS. Like I was the type of guy that would wear a shoelace if I had to instead of a belt. But yeah. Okay, that makes way more sense. I think I might have some other claspy type things here. He got like a bunch of. We bought a bunch of belts at fucking the Dollar General. I think to tear them apart to like get stuff. So I think he brought some other classes here. What are these? Let me just test this stuff. Not rhinestone? Let me see if I can find them. If I could put a little like a different piece on the back side of it, and a thinner piece too, it was red and this green. And I could like sew the actual like key ring in one piece. You know what I mean? Like I could take like that piece that I had and then cut a matching piece to this and sew it together to make it more sturdy, and then it would. But let me see here. I'll come up with a couple things for you tonight, though, for sure. Did you wear suspenders like me wear suspenders? I've never worn suspenders except for like maybe in photos one time, if that. I might have. Plus, my dad gave me a ton of tools and hardware from a historic restoration business along in China. Asked Tackle Box to use to keep store. Yeah, see, that would be sick. And like, if you ever saw my toolbox and like as messy as this place is, if you were to look in my toolbox, like my DeWalt toolbox, all the tools, all the right spot, everything in order, because my dad used to be like, hey, go get me my toolbox from behind the front seat of the truck. Oh my God, there was never a fucking tool that he actually needed in there. Like, holy moly. I have a clutch on a wall. I mean, yeah, friend, nothing wrong with that. Is it kind of like this, Bronson? Kind of like this with a chain? I gotta figure out something to do with this. I maybe add like more buttons to the front or something. I just doesn't feel like it's closed as well as I want it to. I don't know. I gotta figure out something more about this. Maybe it's a little too big for what I wanted, but then again, I guess you can put quite a bit of shit in here. I don't really know. I never carry anything like that. Tyler Childers. He's good. Also, I like him quite a bit. It's not solid with a twisty fastener. That is one thing I need to order too, is like a bunch of different fasteners and stuff. Like, because like I said, I don't even have a grommet for. I'm supposed to have a grommet for the corner of this wallet right here that I need to just finish it, because it'll make it just so much better, and then I can put like a little band through it, or even like if I wanted to like tie it with a little piece of leather or something, I could. But Tommy also did like mold these like holsters and stuff like that, which is pretty sick. But this one needs to be like finished off and whatnot. The word came from Yankee Doodle. I mean Yankee Doodle Dandy, Yankee Doodle Do, Yankee fucking howdy doody do, friend. So let me see here. I think I need to make that, like I said, just a little bit bigger. Finished. Lying in bed right next to me with a empty bottle of CNC. Holy moly. Circle. Let's see if I put two circles here at the end of it. Copy and then paste. Same size. Okay. Walk it alone. Everyone deserves a pretty girl at home. Shit. Nope. All right, and then copy, paste. Tommy and I had to go get a bunch of pallets today. That was fun. Empty bottle of CNC, and oh my God, what a night of debauchery. Was a thin wine, a case of beer. Dandy Andy, yo, damn, Tommy is a talented craftsman for yeah, no, Tommy is like Tommy's fucking crafty and thrifty and motherfucker, like I said, he just like walked in with a hat for me the other day. Which I mean, like, it definitely not a hat that I would have like gone into a store and just picked out, but now that I got it, like I do like it a lot. And like he made this band for the top too. So like, and the thing is, like, he's never had an opportunity to sit down and try to like make a living out of this. And like, I think that once he gets like a space set up to do things like consistently and like, because I'm big on like fit and finish. Like, I like to like make things like this, like the little end details that make things just like have a little bit of a premium vibe to them. Like, I want to design nice packaging and stuff like that. One of the best things I ever bought is let me show it to you. It's this tiny little vacuum cleaner. But when I bought it, the box, like the unboxing experience of this vacuum was like made the entire like outrageous amount of money it was, except for now I can't find it. Wherever the fuck I stuck that at. Anyway, it's a Eufy made vacuum, and it's right here. It's literally so nice. Like the packaging for this was like a Ferrari type packaging, and like it made it worth, and it's a great vacuum, honestly. But like that sounds dirty. Yeah, it is a little dirty. But you know what is it? But like that's the thing, is like anything that I make, I want. Ooh, I do have rings right there. I think these are too small for. These are closures, jewelry rings and closures. So I may be able to put something like that on something. Where's my phone? Oh, it's over there. Holy moly, losing everything. Oh God, my phone is also on 7%. Oh, it's a red tree. I thought it was a photo of a butt plug on your wall. Red tree? Yeah, no, it's a mushroom cloud, friend. It's actually a mushroom cloud. I think you would have known that by now, friend. Holy moly. Once again, I think you need to someone need to check this boy's hard drives. Yeah, dude, it is a sick hat. Like I said, especially for Maine, like, and the fact that like my friend made it for me. Like that's the thing, is like I've made oh Jesus, gimbal down. I'm a big like wallet snob. Like anytime I've ever looked for wallets, like I spend weeks and weeks and weeks looking for them. And it's like I made this one, and it's like it's nicer than like any wallet I've ever looked at buying. Like, and I made it myself. I sewed it, like I put the design on it, like I picked what leather I wanted. Like it's great. And it's like nice airsoft lower. It definitely is an airsoft lower for sure, like 150%. Definitely. They're actually just USB cable holders, to be fair. Like that's all I've ever used them for, is to hold USB cables. Ironically. Like that is ironically what most of them have been used for, is USB cables. Funnily enough. Oh, Bronson, also, did you ever, like, these are also mushroom clouds, friend. Like, also mushroom clouds. Just so you know. Like, I didn't know if you knew or not, but yeah, just so you know. Where are the rest of my airsoft blowers? I got like 6 over here. There's 3, 4. There's the green one. I have a glass fiber one also somewhere. Oh, right there. But yeah, they're all in so many cool colors too. I really like the city one. I love miniatures. There's nothing stopping from. Yeah, exactly. My dad's shop was right next to a leather tannery, and I wish I'd stockpiled more leather. Yeah, there's very few like actual tanneries in the United States anymore, which is kind of sad. But I need to also find a different spot to like put the rest of my lowers up for display. But yeah, I usually keep cords in them, which is nice. Yeah, dude. Like, there's so many different types of leather too. Like, Tommy just bought some shell cordovan like horse quarters. Like, so it's like off the ass end of a horse, like right around where the tail is, and the grain is like so tight that like it's supposed to have like the leather will not get any creases or anything in it. That's why they make a lot of like shoes and stuff out of it. And I know Dygex was talking about fuck, what were you talking about yesterday? Oh, bowling shoes, right? So yeah, I think that they definitely are used for like bowling shoes and probably just other just like fancy leather shoes. This is another one that he made that just has like we found this like cool random leather at like a certain place. So this one's sick. He has some like basketball leather too, which is kind of neat. So, but yeah, he dyed. I think he dyed the blue leather himself. So this one's pretty sick too. This one's got like a purple leather on it. These would be like he started making his own templates for like certain ones. Like this is all like his design. So you got like a bunch of different card holder slots, and then you can put like wallet, like obviously like cards or money in there. So yeah, you got quite a bit of stuff that we like have that we can sell. But like I said, I got to get a Shopify set up. So it's been like just so shitty. Like I haven't been paid in like 5 weeks. And then like now that I do my debit, like I don't even have a new debit card yet, and I can't use it for 9 days anyway. Yeah, like that's the thing is like I'd like the contrast for a lot of stuff. And that's the thing is like I got some like gray leathers, I've got some like other stuff too. So like this green is really nice, but the green is cool too because I don't know if I did show you the notebooks a little bit, but like if you look in different light, like it makes the image like look different too. So like this is engraved on there. So like just different lighting makes it look different. So I really like that. There's another one I have here that has like a tarot card on it. And if you look in like different spots, like even this one, like this one does a good job of like showing like a different face. Like there's that one. And then you see like almost a different whole entire image right there. And then there's this one. Like this one, you can see like a granite cliff and a lighthouse, but it's also just like a silhouette of a tree. Gosh, I have a cool place called Some Strong Leather Company. They keep a ton of stuff for the government, and I keep meaning to be a dumpster to dive them. Yeah, dude, you should dumpster dive them, and then I'll come to Massachusetts and I'll get a bunch of leather from you. We have to. My friend, like I said, Tommy knows people that are like in Lewiston that get leather. Like obviously, you've probably heard of like Bean Boots, like LL Bean Boots, but this is the same leather that is like in the Bean Boots. And that's the one I made like this wallet with first. And like I said, I put our little logo and stuff on there. But this is the first one I made. But like this leather is so nice. And like I want to find a way to make a set of like duck boots, like not knockoff, but like my own version of like LL Bean boots. Do copies of designer handbags and sell it for. Yeah, I mean, nice. I had bean boots for like 15 years. Yeah, like I've always had bean boots. Like I said, working at UPS, like a lot of dudes hated the bean boots because like I don't know, they were always good for my feet and not everyone else's feet. So like some people hated them, but like, oh shit, my phone is like right on the edge of ripping. Yeah, so my phone's gonna die here anyway. I've also been on for like over 2 hours. It is hotter than Sinbad out here. I'm probably gonna get ready to go inside for a bit, but I will say, I will keep working on that key ring, and I'll finish up a couple prototypes tomorrow to show you if you'd like, and then I'll tag you in a post or something on my community page and show you some different ones. I would keep going, but my charges are all inside right now. Those are, yeah, dude. Like, I think that they did come out super good for D&D. Also, like I said, I got to take him to the actual card shop because Tommy's got an actual punch for the like notebooks to like cut him out in that size, but I don't have it. So, yeah, dude. Heck yeah, man. Like I said, we'll have to like do some music streams and stuff. I have a guitar over there. I'm trying to learn to play a little bit, so I'll have to do some more stuff like that. But thanks for stopping by. And like I said, I appreciate the chat about the music and stuff too. Like this is one of the big things that like I want to do from this is like learn some new stuff or like share anything I can learn with people. Cause like one day all it took was Tommy being like, "Hey man, do you want me to show you how to make some stuff?" And then next thing you know, trying to start a business from it. So, but yeah, dude, I appreciate you stopping by. It was good chatting. Hey Bronson, I appreciate you too. Even who'd have thought I'd appreciate Bronson? I appreciate Dimmy, thank you, and I appreciate Dygex. You guys have been rocking it out. Thank you so much. Anyway, I would love it if you want to trade some art for them. Yeah, man. Anything, like for sure. Like whatever you got. Like if you want anything custom on them too, like, dude, I'm down. Like I'm down to like make some deals for sure. Wheeling and dealing, friend. That's what Down East is about. Am I right? Am I right? And like I said, I love art. That's like one of the big things that I'm like into. And like Tommy and I are like, obviously we want to try to make something of this, but it's like also a lot of it is like getting our stuff out there to people and like just getting like people to like experience it a bit. Like we want to make some nice wallets and like send them to like YouTubers that like review wallets and stuff like that. And a big part of like trying to get subscribers is like not only to like experience that, but like I'd like to be able to share some of the stuff we make with people too. Oh, Tommy literally just messaged me back and sent me a video. So let's see what he's got. Let's see what Tommy's got to say here first, real quick. Oh, 1 minute. So here's the Shell Cordovan wallet I think he got done. Let me see here. Whoop, shit, sorry, friends. It's like so shiny and like crazy looking though. But like a little tiny chunk of that wallet, like or that leather was like $140. But yeah, that's just like a little card holder he made. But that sucker looks fucking beautiful. I'm a fan. But yeah, I'll ask him two more because like I said, even like you could get like a really nice like the Shell Cordovan stuff, and I don't even think it would be very expensive for like a key ring. You know what I mean? Because he's got a whole bunch of that stuff that he's got to like do something with. Oh, he's got a scratcher in the background too. Let me see. I'll send him a picture of what I'm talking about here. Copy. Send him a picture of this. Follow you to Virgin. Holy, that is a long ass fucking URL. Anyway, yeah, before my phone shits the bed, I just thought I'd make sure I say goodbye to everybody. Like I said, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the support. Make sure if you're new in here, you hit me with a little thumbs up. I'm sure Brian went pop already has, but Bronson, make sure you hit me with a little thumbs up there, friend, also. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and I'll like I said, I'll have some more stuff to show you. So it's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun. Remember, you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. And if you do, they were a good friend. See ya. Peace, love, applesauce, everybody.